Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. I'm sending encouragement and compassion and empathy to everyone everywhere. That you forgive yourself, that you forgive whatever situation that may bring you distress, that you clear stress away from you in the entirety by understanding that things can be broken down into pieces, into chunks, and that the whole thing doesn't need to be done at one time. That when you make small, responsive, clear intent movements and hold your mindset with positivity, love, and grace, that you have opened up a space where healing can begin, both mindset-wise, emotionally, spiritually, and most definitely physically. I know that every day brings me more energy than the day before, and I know that with my pivoted mindset and my ability to adapt, to look within my environment in order to find solutions that I need in order to help me, led me toward wrapping my ankle and my foot twice. Once under my shoe and once over my shoe, to help keep my foot from shifting onto the side bed of my footpath. My moves are very slow and very defined, very intention-filled, whether it be physical, mental, or emotional. And I've been tested time and time again over this entire ordeal. Just yesterday, I was tested by my book publishing company that left me really high to dry, that after they published my books, they didn't really put as much effort into telling me the truth, into making things transparent, into aiding me in my success. And then yesterday when the phone call came that said that my website is shut down and my access to it because of a lie regarding hosting, and them telling me that I didn't have to put money aside, that it was lifetime, only to find out this year, well after, it was established, that I have to pay recurring fees yearly or bi-yearly. And that was a very big wake-up call for me, especially since they put it out so plainly that one person who works there can't control the movements of another person that may have worked there, that may no longer work there. Although they said that they would, help me, I don't really believe them, because so far their help has always come with contingents and the drip of more money. So I paid for an online website, I paid for an online store, I paid for a Google Knowledge Panel, and I'm not going to get any of them in completion. As a matter of fact, they told me they won't give me back a refund, they won't reallocate fees for projects into the hosting of my website to keep me actively included within whatever comments may be left. They just said that I was picked out of their company as potential growth tools for not only them but for me too, where they said that I could have a news national interview. And then they told me that although I was picked, it wasn't free and clear, that there was charges that I need to cover. And I said to them, pretty much, I'm not investing any more into this company or into the path plan, my legacy, my future that I started to put together through my achievements, my mindset, my insight, and my experiences, because there's not an equal give and an equal take. So I don't get what they claim to provide, and they get paid and say, life learning lesson. I bet you're more aware of what goes on in the publishing world now. And I was like, all of this could have been corrected, rectified, and never had to happen if people were just honest with me from the beginning. And then, of course, the line went silent. And now I realize that I invested over $30,000 in my future, and it's not going to go anywhere unless all of you help me by subscribing, by liking, by commenting, by purchasing my material, by getting to know me a little bit more, by understanding that my true intent is to go forward, never to be called a victim, always to find solutions and encourage others in the same breath that they too are in control of their own destiny. Partnerships may be made, alliances may seem great at the time, they may even seem like they're divinely sent. But without all the information, you could be misled too, and it could be a devastating blow. But instead of allowing all this devastation to stress me out or hinder me or hurt me, I'm not focusing on any of that. I'm focusing on me and getting better and stronger and healing, increasing my spiritual bond with my ancestors, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my personal angels that all surround me, allowing their love to infiltrate and fill me right alongside of my own love for me, my willingness and wantingness to live life in a loving manner to the best of my ability, to achieve all the abundance and all the blessings that are still in store for me. And I'm sending you the encouragement that you need to make a stand, to put your energy and your presence into the game, to stand firmly and securely in your own self, to co-create your future. And even if obstacles come your way, that you don't absorb them or let them rule you or change you, but that you pivot to what you can control. And what I can control is my forward motion, my intent, the way I view the world, the way I view humans, humanity in a whole, the way I will always choose to give and not expect to receive, but with an equal energy exchange between you and me. You can help me make more of an asset, be more of an asset. You can help me make more of a reach toward everyone everywhere. Unfortunately, the algorithm helps me and hurts me at the same time, because it'll send my videos and my encouraging messages to everyone who needs to get them, but only if you interact. If you show the algorithm that the information I provide is important and that it's uplifting, it's encouraging, and it's needed. Maybe you don't need it, but maybe you can like my video anyway if you understand the velocity of the message. If you realize that there are other people that are waiting to be shown that through forward movement, perseverance, resilience, and the alliance within interconnectivity, that we all can uplift each other and we all have a better position to stand. If you do like, subscribe, comment, or share my videos, if you do reach out and would like my monthly newsletter, which I did not prepare this month yet because unfortunately I didn't want to provide something without my complete attention to it. Whether that's right or wrong, I'm giving all of my attention to my videos, because typically all the emails that I received from interested others all tend to have been fraudulent emails where I sent out month after month newsletters of encouragement, and they didn't go anywhere. They came back to me saying mail demoned, which means that they're not active emails. But it's okay, because you can always reach out and let me know in comment if you would like to be included in my monthly email list, that in August I will have more of an ability to get out in a timely fashion and provide everyone the wisdom that I've gained along this section of my life where I was shoved back downward through stress of trying to handle everything, but letting go of my power and allowing the ebb and the flow, like not dictating how everything went. In hindsight, maybe that was right or wrong of me to portray that type of energy toward the book company, but I was healing from multiple sclerosis and exercising and stretching and clearing my mind of all the low dense disruptive energy that was being seeded within me from parasites took most of my time, all of my energy, and I needed to know that the back end was being covered by the publishing team, even though I come to find out now it really wasn't, and that my forward movement and my progress in my mobility, my functionality, was what I could control, what I could direct and accomplish and receive in tangible form. Unfortunately for me, this happened in between, but that's not stopping me. It just slowed me down a little bit more. But that's okay, because it gives me more of an opportunity to see what I may have missed and use it to my advantage and share my insight with all of you. So before you start allowing the stress of life to infiltrate your field and screw up your momentum, or God forbid, push you backward, understand that when you handle what you can control, then you'll be given more information and more strength as you get stronger, allowing you to focus on multiple things at one time. It may be a slow walk, but it's a walk worth moving toward, because each movement of progress comes in each step we take, in every movement that we make. So whatever steps and whatever movement you take, keep the intention of positivity, love, and light, and forward motion, and an upward reach in your front mind. And whatever moves you make, allow it to intertwine with your mindset, and your movements to bring you to the best version of you. I'm working on that right now, every day. There's a whole world waiting for me, and I am not going to let it pass by. I'm not going to sit down and say goodbye, and I'm certainly not going to say that you win, I lose, because you will never win if I lose, because I never intend on losing. And that's a general thing to the negative entities that are everywhere, that are seeding their dismay or illusions into your way. I know that it's being come my way, and I refuse to allow it to stand with me. So before you allow it to be your reality, realize that with your mindset, your intent, and your forward movement, and your ability to continue to love life regardless of what's going on around you, will give you the added strength and the added bravery and the much needed resilient courage that you may need in order to press forward, especially if, like me, your path is being blocked by outside forces. And I asked my spirit team to clear, to remove, to lift me higher, to move me away from the negative that I can't see that may be trying to infiltrate me. I reject it with every move and every thought pattern I have, and I invite only loving, healing energy to come into my space, and I reject anything else and tell it has no place. I've been saying this for a while, and each time I say it, I mean it more and more and more, and my energy does swirl faster and more vibrant and higher within the energetic field that I stand in that represents me, my essence, my energy. It's really not so hard to make a choice and then to stick to it and then to move in the direction that will allow you all the benefits and all the abundance and all the blessings that you've been working toward achieving. I see that in my future. Whether you exchange energy with me or not, I am always sending out positive love and light, knowing that what I send out will be returned to me with the ebb and the flow of the universal understanding that you get what you give what you get. And I send healing, loving energy, and that's what I know I'll receive back. I already have, because I'm still here. And whatever tried to push me down and take me out, it couldn't land the way it may have intended, because I refuse to allow anything like that to hold me back, shut me down, or stop me in my progress of moving forward. To give to you everything you need in order to survive, to thrive, to live easy, to live abundantly, to live within the blessings that living, loving life was always meant to provide, allowing the expansion of our consciousness and our inner essence to raise into a very healthy, hefty flame. You can do this too. If you need any help, please let me know, because I'm always near and I'm never too far away, and my attention is always divided between me and you, so that you have as much as you need and that you don't feel that you're in this alone, because you're not. Even if you don't realize that your spirit team is waiting for you to recognize them, to remember. But I'm here to remind you that remembering is in you. And when you access the deepest parts of you, those memories will come flooding through, where it's comforting, loving, inviting, and encouraging. That's the best energy. And it's all meant for us to remember, to find, to enhance, to perfect. My lovely collective, no matter what you do, I'm always leading you forward, and I'm always moving in the direction of upward movement. And I have not been negative, truly ever. I've always found the positivity inside every gray cloud. And that's the silver that keeps us united and interconnected and together. My lovely collective, love and light and blessings from me to you every day.